Here, look, Mum's found him somewhere to live.
You won't get him all in there, love.
It's for food and clothing. Anything people want to donate.
Why bother? If the Dingles want something, they just nick it. Learn a lesson from last night. Keep on the right side of the law, or you'll end up like your mother in bandages. Or like half our customers in nick.
Aye. Well, some people stand up for what they believe in, while there are the others that think if you can't take it to bank, it's worthless.
I believe in plenty, Betty, but fighting the Dingles battles doesn't happen to be one of them.
Oh, so this won't be your idea, then?
No. But if you'd like to buy something and contribute, you're very welcome.
Can I have my pocket money, Dad?
Would you want something for lunch? Yeah, have it on me, love. You can both get something. Hey! Right! That's coming out of your pocket money.
Emmerdale, no such shit. You haven't cancelled it, have you?
No, why on earth should I?
We just had some dozy secretary on the phone trying to rearrange it. Insist that we cancelled it. Now she's trying to find out from the MD if he wants the original date.
Yeah, well, let's hope they don't see this. They might not fancy entertaining clients in a war zone.
Oh, great. Why is it that everybody's on the Dingles side? Even my own son's been conned by them.
It's Rachel who conned Christopher, not the Dingles. Can't believe that woman coming between father and son.
If he's one of those that's been charged, you can't expect me to intervene.
Yeah, well, at least now you've got rid of the Dingles, it's all over.
Cut it out, you doylem!
Trying to get warm. What the hell's going on?
Morning, Frank. Mrs. Tate. What time's your milkman come?
Have you seen a tent?
No?
Their kitchen tent disappeared overnight. It had all their food in it.
Maybe it's run off to join the circus. Wants to be a marquee when it grows up.
Oh, very funny, Jack. Perhaps you can think of a few more jokes to tell while you help me to make this lot breakfast.
Yay!
Come on, boys. Whoa, wait.
This is your idea of a joke, Dingle.
A joke? We're homeless, pal. Thanks to you, my wife spent last night in a tent, sobbing her heart out.
Aye, it were a beggar trying to sleep in her.
You got family. You might even have friends. Or the council can rehouse you, but you're not staying here.
Move us.
If that's the way you want it.
It's nice to see you with your gob shut for once.
You've already been charged by the police after last night. You surely don't want more. Fancy going back to jail, Sam?
Calling you bully boys, Tate. All they can do is move us off, and then we'll be back.
I'm doing this the legal way, but if you want to play it dirty...
All we want is our house back.
Yeah.
It was his money, weren't it?
Oh, hello.
Pardon?
This is Frank Tate.
The reason you married him, his money. My mum married me dad even though he were broke.
We seem to have some
How
trouble with the
touching.
Dingles again.
I bet you wouldn't have married old Frankie if he were poor, would you?
Yeah, if you could send
You really
some.
ought to leave.
Bit past it now, I know. So they need a bloke. I've heard fancy bits like you like a bit of rough.
Well, they seem
You
to
heard
have
wrong.
counted our ground.
Believe me.
Don't suppose I can use your toilet.
Correct.
Hard luck on your grass then, isn't it?
After you, Artina.
There's one in the stable block. Round the back.
Don't think you can get round us with kindness. We're not moving.
I'll tell them you're coming. That was the police. Satisfied?
You own half the village. And you've got them holiday chalets. All we want is one roof over our heads.
Not my problem. Hey, where are you two going?
Don't ask.
What are you doing?
Getting a few things together for the Dingles. Why? What are you doing?
I'm taking this to the dry cleaners at Houghton.
Well, that old thing. You're not.
Hey, that would have done for one more winter.
We'll buy a new one.
With what? There's a week's takings in that box. Yes, Jan.
Oh, I'm not buying. Sorry, I'm on the scrounge. Boxes for the move, if you got any.
Ask old Mother Oxfam.
Mr. Generous thinks I'm wrong to get a few things together for the Dingles.
Oh, I'm keeping out of this.
Yes, it's a pity more people don't take the same attitude.
Mind you, we have got some stuff to dump. You know, clothes and that. At least as good as that old jacket. Where'd you get that? A passing tramp. Where have you been?
Putting new locks on at Aldgates. You know you've got visitors.
Yes, and so do the police.
So, you're going to move them on again, are you? Where do you expect them to go next?
I don't care. Back under the stone from which they came.
They are human, you know. They demand a bit of respect. Still, you're not a great one for respecting other people's feelings, are you?
Don't whine, David. It doesn't suit you. I'm looking for the shoot list.
Well, it should be in those files.
Yeah, I know where it should be. What I'm asking is, where is it?
Well, I thought it was in there. Why?
Some mix-up with the Skipdale Motors booking. Might Seth have it?
Why should he?
Well, I don't know. But then I also don't know why he was helping the Dingles last night. Find the list, find Seth and bring them both to me before lunch, OK?
Right.
Doesn't have to be this way, you know.
So they kept you at the police station all night?
Yeah, this police inspector bloke was convinced we were outside agitators, threatening to do us for old something. Yeah.
In the end, they decided that they frightened us enough and said they wouldn't press charges this time.
Maybe that was Frank's doing. Well, it wouldn't look good for him if you two were up in court.
No, I don't think he cares. He just wants to show that he's king of the midden and stuff the rest of them.
He's never been one to back down, though, Chris. He's always been stubborn.
Yeah, but not vindictive. I just don't think I know him anymore. Maybe I never really did.
I bet it was Kim behind it.
You know, I'd like to agree with you, but it was my father. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I really hate him for what he did last night. I really did.
Hey, Mum, what do you reckon?
Ooh, it looks a bit scruffy.
Aye. I tell you what, though. Ha-ha, me look's changed.
Lucky you. How long are you going to be staying here, then?
Until about 5 seconds after the police arrived. Have you some reason for being on my list?
Why? You're going to have me for trespassing as well?
If I have to.
Can you bring a tin opener next time? Only I'm starving. And some of them spaghetti letters.
Ah, we're teaching him to spell with him, aren't we, Sam?
Please save me the sob stories. You'll be telling me next that your daughter's an undercover agent for the Salvation Army.
At least my family stays together, Tate. This little lot split yours right down the middle.
My son's principles are his own affair. At least my family have them. Keep an eye on them, Dave, until the police arrive.
Doesn't want you camped out in his lawn next door to Zach and Nellie now, does he?
Is it safe?
Got hit on the head last night, did he?
What's up with you?
I spent all morning dodging Kim Tate. She's got a face on her like a robber's dog.
I should imagine you're the least of her problems at the moment.
Yeah, I was there last night, man, in barricades, and she'll not take kindly to that. Like I would just say, Mrs. Tate, I'm just on my way back to work.
It's lunchtime, David. Got Seth with you?
Oh, you know what he's like when he don't want to be found?
You think he's deliberately hiding?
Couldn't say.
And the shoot list? I take it you've not found that either.
Well, it should be here somewhere.
If you're covering for somebody.
Eh?
Somebody saying they were from this office cancelled the Skipdale Motor shoot.
You're joking.
Telephoned round every single client. So there'd be no shoot this season. The summer's drought has apparently wiped out all our birds.
But we're in better condition than any shoot round here. Well, Seth's done a great job.
Yeah, well, after yesterday's performance at the Dingles, it's lucky for him that he did.
So you're saying someone's sabotaging us? A competitor?
It's an inside job, David. And conveniently, you can't find the shoot list. What do you want?
Note.
Make a habit of coming in here for nout, do you? Or did you think the office was empty?
I'd arranged to meet him for lunch. He didn't realise we were having a meeting.
Yeah. Well, not before you come in next time. There's a good boy.
If it was anybody else, someone in the village might take them in.
But that'd be playing right into your father's hands, letting someone else take responsibility for them.
I can't see what else we can do. I mean, let's face it, he's won.
What we can do is keep the pressure on. I mean, to see his son, his estate workers, the whole village there last night.
Yes, it hurts. But you got your principles, and I've got mine.
Since when did principles and greed go together? Because that's what this is all about.
It's business. And if someone takes advantage, never mind thieving scum like the Dingles.
I do presume you have a reason for being here.
Yes, I want to stop all this nonsense.
Fine. Let the Dingles go home.
I meant I didn't want estate business to come between me and my family.
It already has done.
Look, last night, feelings were running high. On both sides.
OK, Frank. Let me tell you something in the cold light of day. You're not welcome here. I don't want you in my house or near my son ever again.
Chris, tell her this is stupid.
The only person here who's stupid is you. If you think you can just come round here and pretend nothing changed last night, then just leave our house now and don't slam the door.
What's happened to this lot then? Reenacting the Battle of the Somme.
The rope bridge broke over the river at Keller Bottom. Could you get Victoria's lunch?
Well, Ned and I are just off into Houghton, to the merchants.
Well, I'm sure Ned's quite capable of going on his own. I've got uniforms to wash and this lot need a shower, so, you're seeing to Victoria. Come on.
Oh, well, it's an automatic washer, love. Only take you a minute to shove the stuff in.
Oh, thanks for the tip, Jack. But there's another load of them heading this way. Come on, boys, and if you're hungry, Jack will make you some more eggy bread.
Yay! Jack will make you some eggy bread. How are you with the frying pan, Ned?
I am the worst in the world. Anyway, I promised I'd Jana pop home and see you. Sorry, Jack.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, you're not letting him get to you, eh?
It's such a mess, Chris. I'm sorry.
What have you got to be sorry about?
Getting you involved in all this.
You mean last night?
And the rest. Me and your dad. I mean, you're just stuck in the middle of it.
Look, last night made a lot of things clear to me. I joined the Dingles side not because of you, well, not just because of you, but because you challenged me to think, to get my priorities straight.
You still mean me or your dad. I don't want that responsibility, Chris.
You showed me if something's worth fighting for, you've got to... I was going to say stand up and be counted. Look, I'd have never have done that on my own.
You do realise that you're playing right into Kim's hands?
If she wants the money, the business, the lot, she can have it.
The police will be here any minute, you know.
We're all a trespassing, love. It's not a criminal offence.
And you think they won't find summits? Like nicking a tent off a bunch of kids, for instance? Well, at least we'll have a roof over our heads tonight, in Houghton Nick.
Can't we just go to Uncle Caleb's? I mean, we'll only be a couple of days early for his Halloween party.
Aye. Our Mandy'll be there. She knows the lass who's a witch.
We're in the worst mess here we've ever been in, and that's saying summit. And all you two can think about is Mandy's party. I tell you what, why don't you go as a pair of pumpkins? I'll holler your heads out, stick a candle in, brightest you've ever been.
Shut it, the lot of you! Now, nobody's going anywhere till we've thought what to do next.
And you think this lot's going to come up with a bright idea by the time the police come and stick us in cells?
I've got an idea.
Shut up, Sam. We're thinking. You know, thinking where your lips don't move.
No, it's a great idea, honest.
Shut it, Sam.
Why didn't I just copy it? There's a flaming photocopier sat there in the office. Yeah. Frank or Kim walks in. Oh, hi, Nick. What are you doing photocopying the shoot list? Just get rid of it, will you? I don't want to start lying to Dave if he comes asking questions. Here comes another one.
What's up?
Well, I've got Nick worrying about sabotaging the shoot. I've got the whole estate looking for you, and I'm the one that's getting cross-examined.
Look, Biff, will you please come with me whilst I sneak the list back into the office? Seth, will you keep watch?
I'm going nowhere near that office. After last night, first 2 words I get from either Kim or Frank are you sacked.
Right, well, thanks a lot.
I can't believe we let the Dingles get us into this mess. A couple of months ago, we'd have thrown them out at villagers' cells.
Ah, thought you'd forgotten me, what with attending to all these young men in uniform.
You know where the kettle is as well as I do.
Yeah, but I couldn't get near it for wet woggles. I hope you're charging them for all the washing powder and stuff. Never mind the wear and tear on the machine.
Jack, what would you rather I did? Hose them down in the yard?
Yeah, might encourage them to go home. I thought pinching their kitchen tent might at least give them a hint.
I just bumped into that Arcala. What's there if I give the kids a guided tour of the animals?
Well, if they're desperate enough, they can come up to Pencross Fell and help me feed this lot to the sheep.
Oh, there's the spirit, Jack. Come on now, after me. Ging, gang, gooly, 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 watch out. Come on, Ned. Ging, gang, goo,
Dip, dip, dip.
ging, gang, goo.
That's very understanding of you. Thank you. Today of all days, I could do without grovelling to Skipdale Motors, believe me. It better be the best day shooting this estate has ever seen.
Well, I'll tell Seth.
Oh, you know where he is then?
No, not exactly.
No, nor do you know where the shoot list is.
Oh, well, I told Kim that
I'm telling you. Someone's tried to sabotage this shoot, and what with the golf course as well, it's got to stop now.
Well, I hope you don't think I'm up to do with it.
Well, whether you are or not, one of your friends here certainly did. And I want to know who.
Oh, I'll come back.
I'm finished. You let me down, Dave, and I hope you're prepared for the consequences.
Gives you a lecture on loyalty when he asks you to grass on your mates.
What about?
Oh, don't ask, Nick. You don't want to know.
Yeah, sign him.
I'm surprised you didn't notice them when you drove up. Don't know we have a tent, a rusting van, and a family of Neanderthals on our front lawn.
You sure we can afford to go out for this meal?
Why not?
Well, if I'm being cut out of the will...
Oh, you're not still worrying about that, are you?
Not if you're not.
I'm not.
Ah, so you're not after my money after all, then?
You sound disappointed.
Well, having lived with Dad and Kim, for whom nothing is more important than money, I don't think I can cope with anyone having other priorities.
Ooh, that'll be the bailiffs. Hiya, I just put him down, he's passed on. Oh.
Yeah, if there's a knock on the door and anyone turns up with a warrant, don't let them in.
Sorry? Oh, he's just been silly. Come here, your tie's not straight.
So, where are you going?
Chinese in Houghton, celebrating.
Oh, anything in particular?
No, just the fact that we haven't been arrested for a whole day.
You must be a grave disappointment to your father.
Well, for so long I've been dragged up to believe that money and power are the be-all and end-all, and they're not.
I think we had this conversation a few years ago, Chris, and you told me I was naive.
If that's the way my father and Kim want to live, it's up to them. But we're not going to bring up Joseph like that.
I left Jack explaining what Rattle and Die was for.
What's that?
Is he too young for facts of life or too old?
It's irrelevant. By the time he goes out again, he'll be your age. Past it.
Thank you.
What are you on about?
You! You're wasting your time getting smarted up. You're going nowhere.
I'm meeting Kelly.
Do you want to bet?
Recognise that tone of voice. Been hearing no else all day.
Yeah, well, I've arranged.
Oh, like you arranged last night? Taking the Dingles side against the Tits. You do realise what you could have done then?
You should be pleased I'm taking a stand against oppression at downtrodden masses.
Boy, listen, Karl Marx. If Frank Tate had seen you, he might have said that if our family felt like that, we can forget about the farm.
He didn't know.
Yeah, but he could have done. Moody was in today.
Yeah.
You could have blown our kid.
So when you see Kelly at school tomorrow, you can tell her you're grounded until I decide different.
Mom.
Hey, don't be led by a lass, our kid. They're not worth it.
You seen your boss tonight?
Hey?
Coffee.
No, I'm a felt for a jar with lads.
Hey, you haven't fallen out, have you? Because your mum's got her out set on a new dress.
We'll buy her one then.
For the wedding, you wazzick.
We'll buy her a good one, it'll stay in fashion.
You've not had a row, have you?
Nah.
Only at this rate, our Roy will be wed before you.
You what? Who's going to want to marry me? I ain't even allowed out of house.
No, really, Terry, I don't think this is at all appropriate. Hey, Kim and Frank are our customers too, you know.
Hey, you're not still going to serve them, are you?
I'm trying not to take sides.
Not taking sides is taking sides from where I'm standing.
Get a wrestler before you get us chucked out.
Hey, it's just a laugh, Al.
Yeah, well, there's no funny about this lot, Terry.
Hey, come on, you could have a go. Hey, you could use that blow-up doll Dave says you got stashed behind your wardrobe.
When you and Frank were talking today, were you talking about the shoot cancellations?
Yeah. I reckon somebody at home fans been playing silly beggars. More or less accused me.
He has got the shoot bookings back, hasn't he?
Yeah, for now.
Good. It was me, Dave. I cancelled the shoot.
You what? You Crane, what for? Did you know about this?
What about cancelling the shoot? I told him. I'm really sorry.
You're sorry? You cancelled biggest shoot of the year. You got us all in it.
Yeah, all right. Keep your voice down, please.
Hey, up, lads. Hey, you'll be game for make a dummy competition, won't you?
What do you reckon? You won't have to stuff him. You're not going to tell anybody, are you?
Who said it were only Halloween when witches appeared?
I do have one magic trick, the power to make Seth disappear. Just a minute, Seth.
I've got to go.
Your choice. You can talk to me now or pick up your cards in the morning.
Gin and tonic and an orange juice, honey.
Kim, my dear, I do hope you're going to treat the woolpack as neutral territory.
This won't take a minute, Alan. Well, Seth, where the hell have you been all day?
Checking me birds. All that palaver last night were bound to upset them.
Well, you certainly played your part in it. Don't you have any loyalty to us? The number of chances you've had.
He were only doing what he thought were right, as were we all.
OK, let's forget it for now, shall we? Seth, think yourself lucky I'm not in the mood for more trouble. Because Kim's right. This was your last chance.
Well, aren't you going to ask him about the shoot being cancelled?
Not tonight. I'm expecting results on that very soon.
Oh, my God. Hey, Mr. Pollard. Isn't this great? What are you lot doing here?
Huh? It were our Sam. First good idea of his life. Remember, he had a key.
But this is...
I got home from home, this, Eric.
The table, please. Don't put anything hot on the table, eh?
Huh? Sam says it's worth hundreds. Surely it'll take a warm pan at that price.
No. Nope. 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 No! You can't stay here.
Well, look at it this way, Mr. Pollard. At least our Sam won't be late for work. He'll be here all night.
Maybe you could pay us. Night watchman's rates.
Tell me, this is a joke, isn't it, eh?
Come on, supper's ready. Have you got him?
Aye. You were missing me.
There's another of you?
Only Frank. I'm fanning him up for Christmas. I'm going to keep him in this wardrobe. I'll put some chicken wire over the front.
Which episode of Midsummer Murders is ITV3's most wanted? Tune in Saturday at 7 to find out if your favourite is the one.